First, we'll bring in the point-of-sale transaction data into Alteryx using the Input Data tool. Next, let's add a Select tool to change the data type of the invoice date field to a date, change the number of decimal places on the gross margin in the sales field, and remove unnecessary fields to help speed up the workflow runtime. We're only interested in transactions from February 7th, 2013 through May 28th, 2014, but the point-of-sale transaction source data includes transactions from additional dates. We'll use a filter tool to remove the unwanted data. Additionally, since we're matching on region, we can take this opportunity to filter out data where the region field is blank. To assist with summarizing transaction data to a store and week level, we'll create a week number field, a week begin date field, a week end date field, and also a facial flag field that will be used to identify transactions that included a facial. Let's use a formula tool to create these four fields. First, we'll create the field with the week number. The way this formula works is that it calculates the difference in days between the invoice date and the earliest date we are using, which is February 7th, 2013. We then divide the number of days by 7 to get the number of weeks. If the number is not divisible by 7, we'll get a remainder. Therefore, we use the floor function to isolate the quotient. For example, if the invoice date is 15 days from the start date, this should be in week 3, so 15 divided by 7 equals 2.14. We add 1 since the first week is week 1. Taking the floor of 3.14 gives us the answer 3 that we're looking for. Next, we can calculate the beginning date of each week with a simple formula. We subtract 1 from the week number and then multiply the result by 7 to get the number of days each week starts from the experiment start date. We then add that number of days to get the week start date. Lastly, we calculate the week end date of each week with a similar formula. We add 6 days to each week begin date. We also want to flag a row of data if the transaction line item contains a facial. We can use a simple conditional equation for this. If the SKU category equals facial, then 1, otherwise null. This expression will flag a facial transaction with a 1. Now we have the date data and the subset of data that we can use to generate all 3 data tables that we need. Let's move on.